Hi Girl Scouts! My name is Brittany and I'm so excited to be here with you today. Today we're going to be earning Clover's Petal. What's Clover's Petal? Well, we're going to go and enjoy Clover's story, then talk about it. We're going to make a collage using old magazines or postcards, and then we're going to practice being resourceful. Let's jump into it. Clover's story, a visit to the busy, buzzy bees. The sun had just appeared in the sky when the flower friends woke up and got ready for another fun day. Chatting and laughing, they each helped wash Lupe's petal-powered car. "I love it when the car looks all shiny and clean in the sun," Zini said. "And Clover's idea to collect rainwater in pails means we don't waste water," Vi added. "That was smart, Clover." Clover blushed. "I'm happy anytime I can think of ways to use things wisely," she said. "Now let's go on our trip. I can't wait to give you a tour of my friend Henry's honeybee garden." Clover hopped in the driver's seat of the car. The pedal power car ran on flower power. Every part of the flower helped the car go. A few minutes later, the flower friends arrived at the garden. Clover and her friends headed over to a patch of beehives. Swarms of black and yellow honeybees flew around them. "The honeybees live in hives," Clover explained, "but they love to fly around outside too." "How do bees make honey?" Zini asked. "First, bees gather nectar from plants and flowers," Clover told them. "Then they store it in a honeycomb to make honey." One of the honeybees flew by. "We love buzzing around the flowers," she said. "And we like turning flower nectar into something sweet to eat. Buzz, buzz, buzz." Just then, Clover's friend Henry flew over, carrying several jars. "Hi, Clover," Henry said. "I have a surprise for you. Since you always help me take such good care of the garden, here's some of my honey for you and your friends." "Thanks, Henry," Clover said. "What should we do with our honey?" Zini asked Clover. Clover thought for a moment. "I know," she replied. "Let's throw a tea party when we get back." Back at the garden, Clover called the other flower friends over. "Hey, everyone," Clover called out. "We brought some honey back from the beekeeper's garden. We can use the honey in our tea, and we can make honey dip using our leftover yogurt and apples," she added. "That's a great idea," Gloria said. "It's smart to use our leftover food instead of throwing it away, and the dip will be tasty too." "Thanks for taking us to visit the beekeeper's garden, Clover," Vi said. "I'm glad you had fun," Clover said. A few bees flew past their table. They were flying to the daisy flower garden. "And thank you for making our honey," Clover called to them. Let's talk about Clover's story. How did Clover use resources wisely? Let's take a second to think about this. 1. They used food for their tea party that they already had. 2. They made dip out of honey and yogurt, honey that was gifted to them. How great. And 3. They used rainwater to wash their petal power car. How great is that? Did you think of more? 2. What do you think would have happened to the leftover yogurt and apples if Clover hadn't suggested making a dip? What do you think, Girl Scouts? When have you been resourceful? Can you think of other ways you've been resourceful? Have you ever reused something? Maybe an old food jar for something else? Or maybe you used your scraps of paper to make it into new artwork. Today, we're going to be doing something similar to that. We're going to take some old magazines and make it into something beautiful. Let's start, shall we? Hi, Girl Scouts. We just finished step 1 about reading Clover's story and then talking about it. Let's go on to step 2. Now, we're going to go and take some old magazines, or if you have postcards, and make it into something new. It's very simple. All you need is some magazines, some glue, a piece of paper, and scissors. If you want, you can have some colored pencils, maybe some glitter glue or stamps. to make your masterpiece. First, we'll go and we'll find in our magazine a fun thing to cut out. This collage can be anything you want. It can be a picture of your favorite things. It could be something that you want to do as a Girl Scout. A collage isn't perfect. It can be anything you want. And I think mine is going to overlap. And I finished my collage. Let me show it to you. Here I have family time with friends, planting flowers, crafting, playtime, and donating stuff. It means a lot to me as a Girl Scouts. What does yours look like? Share with your Daisy friends and your family. Now that we've done steps 1 and 2, it's time for our final step. We're going to use resources wisely. How can we do that? Well, it's simple. You can find something in your house, such as a cup, and you can make it into something new. I just finished my water, and now I'm gonna make this into a pencil holder. Beautiful. And if you want, go the extra step and decorate it. Wow, it's gonna be amazing. And there's other ways you can do this too. You can work with your mom and dad and figure out how to use leftovers for the rest of the week so they don't go to waste. Or maybe go to a farmer's market and ask how they use their resources wisely. Till next time, Girl Scouts.